There's seriously, like, no bad pieces this week.
I've been working hard, I'm in a groove, I feel like I'm standing.
What's good, everybody, and welcome back, my IRL fam. If you're new to the channel, my name is Nick. I appreciate you guys for joining me for this Droplist preview. Today we will be going over Supreme Fall Winter 2018 Week 7, and I gotta say, this is a really strong week. Also, shout out to DropsbyJay, getting us these drop lists so early this season. I know last season and seasons past, there's been times where it wouldn't be until like Wednesday evening, like, you know, only a handful of hours before we gotta get ready for drop time when we're finally seeing these drop lists, and they've been coming out so early all season long, so that is tight. Thank you, DropsbyJay, we appreciate you. And per usual, we will be reviewing this drop list on Supreme Community. If you're not familiar with Supreme Community, it is a website that you can go on. As soon as a drop list is leaked, they will upload, put all those pieces on there. They will update it over time with estimated retails and descriptions on the items, etc, etc. So you can go in there and take a look at the items that are going to be the most hyped and the least hyped each week, voted on by the people, and that's what we're going to be doing. So we're going to be going this week, most hyped items first, least hyped at the bottoms. Let's go ahead and jump into this, and right off the bat, we have a banger. I've liked this piece ever since it was previewed, just the original lookbook preview that dropped at the beginning of the season. This Champion hooded satin varsity jacket. Wow, this thing is so nice. I honestly love all the colors. We have it in red, we have it in green, we've got it in black, and we've also got it in a navy, and all of these colors go so hard. I gotta say, the green is my preference. I just think that it pops the most, and this thing's dope. I've heard a lot of people say that, oh, it's too much branding, it's over the top, like it doesn't even look good. I think it looks great, and I don't care about all the branding. I want all of that branding. For me, if I'm gonna spend the money for a collab piece like this, and just Supreme items in general, it's nice to have a little bit of branding. If I just want something that's plain, I'll go buy a plain unbranded item, you know? If I want a nice satin varsity jacket that's gonna be Champion, it's gonna be Supreme, I want the branding, toss it all on there. It does look a little bit crazy on the back, but it's straight with me. Honestly, I wish we would have seen something more similar from the Nike collab week last week. That stuff had literally no branding on it, or just looked like a plain Nike, you know, item, whether it be the crew necks or the sweatshirts. I want stuff like this. Like, this is the stuff that I like. I like when Supreme collabs with different brands, that it is something out there that you're not gonna get on a regular basis. So kudos to this jacket, it goes super hard. I really love the green. Next, we have the cat in the hat hooded sweatshirt, another piece that is absolute fuego. Mwah! I know a lot of people have been hyped on this all season long, and I'm pretty hyped on it as well. I would love to pick one of these up. The thing that I think is really cool about this is the cat in the hat, I guess, logo, branding, graphic, that's the word. It's such a good piece. Like, it's so iconic that it just stands alone on its own. I usually don't like gray items, but I gotta say, I think the gray is the best color for this, just because it really lets that cat in the hat stand alone and do the talking all by itself. I think the other colors are cool. I honestly think they killed it with all the color choices on here, but for me, I think I'm gonna be going after the gray. We now have the chain license plate frame. These things are just dope, right? It's a unique piece. It says it's sold as a set. I would assume that means that if you get the gold, you get 2 of them, or if you pick the silver, you get 2 of them. I personally would love to get my hands on the gold, but either would be great. Like, they're so cool. You can put it on your car, or like I may just end up putting it on the wall as like a display item. I don't know, they're bangers, they're tough. World famous crew neck sweatshirt. Also a really clean piece. This thing isn't as loud, it's not that, out there as some of these other pieces are, but it's a nice essential sweatshirt, and once again, they killed it with the colors. I really like this green that they have with the gold lettering. Also looks like we see that natural color return, and it looks like it's got a burgundy spell out on there. All the colors are great, just a really sick essential piece. Probably gonna be about $128, $138. If you want a crew neck sweatshirt, this is a nice piece that you could grab. The big letters sweater, wow, that rhymes. It's cool. This isn't necessarily my speed, but it is on here, at least one of the more hyped items right now. There was a long sleeve t-shirt, or maybe it was a bit heavier than just like a t-shirt material, but a long sleeve with a very similar graphic that released last season that was pretty popular. This reminds me a lot of that. It's a little too out there for me personally. If you want a piece to flex in, like, grab this puppy. You will definitely be able to flex with all that giant lettering on here. This warm-up hockey jersey also goes hard, and all of the colors are great. The featured color on here is is this blue, or it's a couple different blues with this rust color on there. It looks so nice, but the green and yellow goes hard, the black and white goes hard, and I think a sleeper would definitely be this red with the yellow on there. Man, that yellow going throughout the front of the jersey just seems to pop, and we don't get a full image of it, but I can just tell it's gonna be so nice. You've got Supreme spell outs on the collar, on both sides of the collar, giant Supreme spell out on the chest. If you like branding, this is a dope piece. Oh my gosh, they are hitting us with the fire this week. So much fire. Once again, a little clean essential piece, embroidered pocket tee. Like I was just mentioning, this could go one of two ways. It is more of a plain piece, so it's like, if you wanted something for the money, you could probably find an unbranded piece that's gonna go just as well. But if you want something from Supreme with a spell out, I do believe this is gonna be embroidered on the top of the pocket right here, and we've got a plethora of colors to choose from. The featured color, this burgundy, is a really nice color. I wish they would have done the spell out in a different color, but I'm just kind of nitpicking at this point. I really like this light purple that they have on here. A bunch of really clean colors on here. Not a bad piece. Like, we literally have not seen a bad piece yet. Polartec 6-panel, or S logo 6-panel, really clean. I don't know if I'd buy one of these with the Polartec. I would just rather have, I don't know, I guess more of your typical cap material than this Polartec. I don't necessarily think that they're gonna fit as nicely, and the brims are kind of probably gonna be a little bit odd considering the material, but it's very clean. I know a lot of people get down with these S logo 6-panels, so we're still on a hot streak until we hit this leather trucker jacket. They've brought it back. This is like the 3rd or the 4th week that it has been previewed to drop. Hopefully this thing just drops this week so we can get rid of it. This piece is trash, been trash every week. Once again, I'm sure it's gonna be nice quality. I don't mean to dupe on the quality on this thing, but it's just literally a plain leather jacket. The colors are like, I'm so over this piece. Please drop this week so we don't have to look at it anymore. Until it sits on here for week 8 and week 9 and week 10 and blah, 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 until it sells out. Trash. Cat in a hat beanie. This is cool. I just don't think it stands out as much as it does on the sweatshirt. So the colors are all right. I'm actually a little disappointed that the colors don't match up with the sweatshirts more. I would never wear them together personally, but I really like the choices of the colors on the sweatshirt. And the beanies, like this yellow is more of a true yellow, I guess, than that mustard. Don't like it as much. They gave us a white beanie rather than a gray beanie. Don't like that as much. So I think they just could have done a little bit better with the color choices. And it's cool, but because it's so small, you don't really see that spell out on there. It's not gonna get the same recognition. You're not gonna get that same bold graphic that you get the same feeling from, at least on the sweatshirt. So I'm not feeling these as much, but they're not bad. This liquid silk camp cap. I can see a lot of people duking on these and being like, no, these are trash, these are so bad. I like them, I do. If you want a statement piece for your outfit, this is a nice piece to roll with. Wow, the sun is just really like killing me right now. Oh my gosh, it was behind the building. Now it's in my face. I'm sorry if this is distracting. Should I move over here? Maybe I'll move up.
A few inches later.
If you want to dress down your outfit, so a pretty plain outfit, and then you want to toss a statement piece on top with the cap, this is a nice piece to do it with. I really do like all the colors. The one that I probably like the least is this lime green. That one does seem like a little too much, but the rust is dope. The black, the navy, the white, the red goes hard. This is a pretty solid hat. I personally don't like camp caps. I think they fit my head funny, but if you like these, do your thing. The Supreme Vans are just a little too plain to me. If you like something plain, sure, go for it. The colors are okay. I am a little bit disappointed. Once again, I feel like I can get the same shoe just directly from Vans. The fact that there is gonna be Supreme branding on the tongue of the shoe is the only thing that, you know, really separates us from just being a regular Vans model. And that sun is really distracting. I'm so sorry. So I'm not a huge fan of this. Honestly, if these things are more than like 80 bucks, that's a no-go. At that point, you should just buy yourself regular Vans. Corduroy shirt, it's a button-up shirt. Colors are okay, it's corduroy. Corduroy's kind of the wave lately. I wouldn't go for this. You get a small spell out here on the chest, and I mean, they're okay. I wouldn't go for them personally. This is the type of piece that I feel like is going to sit, and then maybe you could catch it for under retail, so I wouldn't necessarily try to get it on drop day. Same thing with this Polartec zip-up jacket. It's literally a plain Polartec jacket. You have a little bit of Supreme branding on the zipper. Oh my God, time out. Sorry, it's probably gonna be a little bit darker, but at least we won't have to fight through that sun. What was I saying? The Polartec zip up, I couldn't find branding on this thing anywhere other than on the zipper, like the little, I don't know, ribbony kind of pull thing on there says Supreme. Other than that, it's just a plain zip up jacket. I would just get a plain jacket elsewhere for probably a cheaper price if you like this. Colors aren't bad. I like the cream. I like this purple. The other colors you could probably find any number of places, so that's not gonna be a go. I actually really like this BC6 panel. It looks like it's got a really shallow bucket, which I don't know, might not be for me, but I do like the idea behind this. It does look like it's all gonna be embroidered, and you already know embroidery just steps that game up so much more. Hit him with the Mario sound effect. But yeah, the colors are cool. I don't know, I like everything about it. I don't know if I'm gonna cop it personally because I don't know how it would fit on my head, but I like it. If you like these styles of hats, like, I think it's a cool hat. Cat in the Hat chino pant, same thing with the beanie. At this point, you should just get a regular chino. You do get that Cat in the Hat graphic embroidered on the left thigh. However, it's gonna be so hard to notice, like, what is the point? At that point, you should just go buy yourself some regular chinos. If you really like Supreme chinos for some reason, then yeah, go for it. Like, it's gonna make them slightly more unique than the plain ones, but I wouldn't spend the price point on it. This plaid beanie is probably one of the few pieces that I'd say I do not like. I do not think it's a good piece. The colors are so random, the pattern is so random, it's so hard to read. It's just hard to look at. Just trying to look at these beanies is tough. Like, it's tough on the eyes, so I wouldn't go for it. And the final piece we see, once again, a piece that I can see people duking on. Originally, I was ready to just poop all over this and be like, nah, this is trash, because this side angle that they show with them hanging does not look very great. But when you look at it, the frontal view of this thing, it's really not so bad. It seems like a little bit more of a mature style, or maybe, you know, any of the fam that's out there in Europe. I feel like this is more their speed. This isn't necessarily something over here in the US that I see people rocking too often. Reminds me more of, you know, when I become a dad, I'll be rocking a piece like this. But yeah, it's really not so bad, and I like this kind of coral colorway that they're using. That one's definitely the best. I think the blue, I don't know what kind of color we're gonna call that, probably a slate is what they'd call it, isn't so bad. The black and the brown are just a little too for me, but the coral and the slate, like, not so bad. So that's gonna do it for the week, guys. I'd say overall for me, favorite pieces have gotta be the Champion jacket, Cat in the Hat hooded sweatshirt, license plate frames. Pretty much the most hyped items on the site are also my favorite items, but that's just me. I would love to hear what is your favorite item. Comment down below and let me know. Maybe give me your top 3, that would be tight. We can talk about it in the comments. As always, I do appreciate you guys joining me for a video. If you comment on this video, I do wanna start giving a subscriber shout out, or just a comment shout out. You know, if you commented down below, I want to shout you out at the end of the video. I will just be picking random comments to shout out starting tomorrow's video. So if you want to be the shout out, make sure you comment down below. If you like the video, make sure you hit your boy with a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. If you're not already, make sure you smash that subscribe button. Join the IRL fam. What did I just say? IRL fam. That's it. And here's gonna be my new slogan at the end. I hope you guys are ready for it. If you can't handle me at my 200 subs, you don't deserve me at my 1 million subs. That's right, guys. We're gonna keep on grinding. Once again, I appreciate all y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.